What's up, you bastards? Just gonna give a quick video. It's early in the morning. I just got a Walkera Runner 250 advanced. Has GPS, 1080p camera. So I'm just also the vuexl FPV goggle. This is my first attempt at doing FPV. I've done other quads, mini quads, nothing like racing, just like Hubsan, small Hubsan, Blade 350 QX, whatever the fuck that piece of shit thing is that I had. That thing's garbage. But anyway, I had AP quads and all that. Nothing like this. But just want to show you really quick how I store it in this bag. I haven't flown it yet, so I can't really tell you how it flies. I attempted last night, but I'll get into that momentarily. But just we'll talk about this bag real quick. It's got a zip in the front. This bag is very, very nice, very well made. Doesn't feel like it's gonna fall apart. The pad is nice padding here. It's got a pocket in the front. It holds shit in there. And you could probably like hold some rigid things in here too, because the padding on it is pretty good, and you won't have to worry about it, poking anything inside. But it doesn't matter anyway, because everything inside is pretty well protected. Then you have this net bag here. You can hold instructions for calibration or whatever you have to hold in there. Probably hold your wallet if you needed to. Yeah, my vuexl. Everyone's seen this thing on YouTube, how it folds, whatnot. So what I did was I just tucked the end right there. I just let it fold. This thing closes, no problem. It also probably gives an additional bit of padding, but it really doesn't matter, because it's, like I said, it's pretty well protected. This little padding modules here cover the part of the quad and the remote. Here is the remote underneath, which this remote here is also really well made, really nice and heavy. Some people whining that it's heavy, but I'm strong enough to hold it. I don't know why everyone's whining. I got propellers in this little bag, and down there I keep the screen for the vuexl. Fits perfectly down there. I put the little bubble wrap with my spare props in there on top, and if you look on the bottom of this, it's got this little handle, so it's there's room underneath there for that. And if you're carrying it as a backpack, it's not going to be squashing anything. It's not going to squash the screen anyway, because I put it screen down, and there's about a half, almost 3/4 of an inch of padding down there, so it's fine. These little compartments, like the battery charger came in there, but the battery charger is not really a field charger, so there's no need to bring that with you. There's really no need to bring these wires either, but you can put batteries in here, probably 2 extra batteries. I have a battery here, the spot for a battery there. I have a battery in the quad. I purchased 2 spare batteries, which I'm going to need more, because this charger here, it takes forever. Like I'm telling you, like 3 hours per battery. I don't know if it's because the batteries are new, but holy shit, it took forever. Or it's still taking forever. I haven't flown this thing yet, like I said, but I've seen some complaints about certain things for this quad. I mean, they're really not that bad of complaints, but like the people are saying that like carbon fiber is flimsy, which it is, and like I said, this is my first racing quad, so not ever owning one before. I can even say that this shit is flimsy. Like you can probably see it flexing. See how it flexes? I mean, it's really not. It's just a platform, but it looks like the rest of it's just as flimsy. But I bought this thing, like I said, I'm used to flying those other, slow poke fucking old man. I'm gonna take pictures and fucking put it on YouTube and make everybody impressed. But you crash those things, man, forget about it. They're expensive. So having that mindset, like, of flying them, I got this Walkera with a GPS, which I realize now that it's probably overkill for this thing, but it wasn't that much more money to could get the GPS option, but I did opt for the 1080p camera, and I realize now that watching Bo Lawrenson, like he was commenting on this, saying that the 800 TVL camera is probably the better camera, which now I understand why. Because at 1080p, the way it broadcasts, it comes up widescreen. And you actually, sorry about that. You're actually losing the OSD. You're losing some of the OSD on there, and it cuts some stuff off. Can't really see it that good. Oh, you see how it had the rectangle screen? The other camera, the 800 TVL camera, does not do that. You have a full screen, so I think I might just opt to buy that 800 TVL camera. It's only like $20-something, I think, but whatever. The other camera that's in there, you go on eBay, it's like $100-something. Ridiculous. The picture's good, but just you missing, that full screen experience. Yeah, I tried to fly yesterday. I had one charged battery, and I thought the battery juice that was inside this remote control was good, because I bought I hopped it up with the rechargeable lipo, because it came with one of these pieces of shit that everybody's used to in RC, and those things suck. So I the lipo had juice in it, and after setting up the fail safe and all that other bullshit for the flip of death, I go outside, and the fail safe worked, because I got about 5 feet off the floor and the thing fell to the ground because the batteries in this thing died. So fail safe works, everybody. So that's pretty good. Like I said, I'm gonna have another video about flying this thing. I'm new to flying these types of crafts, but I've been into RC all my life. Everything that I've driven has been on the floor mostly, but nitro, electric, aquatic craft. But these quads are all, well, this type of quad is kind of new to me, so I'm going to see how that goes today. Then I'll have a video. I'm going to attempt maybe on my third battery to do FPV, see how that turns out. The vuexl, it's pretty cool. Like, it's cool entry level. Like I said, until you get your hands on this thing, you're really not gonna know what to expect. But it's a cool design. But I mean, I'm gonna have to do a little upgrading to the way it attaches. You see, it has these Velcro things here. Just messing around with it yesterday. After I got it, I put it. Just doing this with my hands together. I just put it together. The Velcro is strong, and when you rip it apart, see, it's not. Oh, there it goes. Look, the Velcro comes off. I mean, for what you pay, I wouldn't expect much different than that to happen, but I'm gonna have to like sew it or something. I don't know. Cause that shit is like not stuck on there that very well. But other than that, I mean, it's cool. You gotta have it like adjusted to your head like perfect. Like after a while, you get to know how to set it up. But like if you don't set it up right, your nose ends up inside of it, and you'll especially in cold weather, that shit steams up. You can't see a goddamn thing. I came with these things, pretty cool. I mean, some of them you probably won't be using, like this big one, and you can like give it to your kid and you can burn shit with it. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Let my son burn ants. But that's that until I fly this thing. See how that goes. But I'm probably gonna bring it to the same field that I fucking crashed my Blade 350, that piece of shit. I'm probably gonna bring it there for some redemption, because man, that shit fucked up my head. What a piece of garbage that is. But I got over that. So I'll get back to you with a video of me flying this fucking thing.